Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm going to be customizing my Rainbow High Devious Twins dolls even more. A while back, I did an unboxing and review video, and my very first restyle on them. In that video, I showed you the entire rooting pattern of the dolls, including the lack of parting in the hair. In this video, I'm going to fix that by adding my own part line to these dolls. As I explained in my previous twin video, there are two shorter rows rooted in the very front, with that second row making that look very chunky. So I'm simply going to start by cutting that off as short as possible. I do the same thing for Holly's bangs, because for her, I created those bangs out of the second row. Cutting that second row of hair did leave some short pieces that stick out just a little more than I wanted, so I went in with my forceps pliers from the Doll Planet and pulled out those tiny pieces, being really careful to only grab the short hair and not the hair you want to keep, which was actually surprisingly easy to do and left a really clean base. To make this step even easier for you, I would not cut the hair as short as I did, because that made it a bit more difficult in some areas to grab onto the strands. I repeated the same steps on Laurel, so both dolls were ready for their reroot. After doing that for both dolls, I'm taking the hair I picked out for them. For Holly, this was Viridian Green, which is a very good match to her green highlights. And I'm mixing that with Peacock, which is a teal color that I think matches the overall vibe very well. And then I'm also adding Violet, which is a good match to the purple tones. Then for Laurel, I have Tiger, which is a little lighter than the orange in her hair. Flame, that is a very close match to the red in her hair. And Golden Yellow Blonde, that's a really close match to those front pieces. All of this hair is high quality DGHQ nylon hair from the Doll Planet. That is basically the exact same hair type that these dolls originally have, which is perfect because this way the hair will blend in seamlessly with the original hair when we style it later. Since I had just posted my poll on Instagram on whether Holly should get bangs again or not, I made sure to keep that very front section pulled down to avoid that getting split in the middle while boil washing, because I know that that is really hard to get rid of once it's boil washed in place. And for Laurel, I'm gonna create that part right in the middle of the yellow section she's got, so that will frame the face really nicely. I'm also gonna be mixing the three colors together, with the orange color being the base color, and have a lot of yellow mixed in at the front, and more of that red hair mixed in at the back. As you can see, I'm creating the orange and yellow mixture with about a 70-30 ratio that has mainly yellow, and for the red and orange, I'm using about 50-50 of each color, trying to mix the colors really well. Once all the hair is blended, I also wet it and start separating my strands on my table. With this, I keep the red and orange mixture separated from my orange and yellow blend, to make sure I can very consciously pick out where I want each color to go. You can also choose to take the head off while rerooting. But for small partial reroots like these, I feel like it's not really necessary. Especially because rainbow high doll heads are made from a very hard plastic, so they will hold the hair very well, even without adding glue on the inside later. That's why I'm keeping the head on the body this time. For the actual reroot, I'm using my reroot tool from TheDollPlanetHair and a size 3 needle, because I really like how sturdy that one is. As you can see, this head is very hard, so I'm gonna dip that in boiling water first. While doing that, I'm only trying to dip the very top of the head, since I have actually repainted the lips during my previous restyle video, and I'm hoping those won't chip. This step makes the head very nice and flexible, which is the perfect canvas for rerooting. Now I wrap a strand of hair around my finger 2 times, pick it up with my reroot tool, and then carefully pull on the ends of the strand to tighten that loop into a knot, and I push that into my doll's head. While doing this, you also want to apply some pressure to the head with your other hand to help you push the needle through the head, because I am not working with existing holes in the head. The easiest way I found to create a really neat looking part line on your dolls is by rooting one straight row of hair from front to back, where you root the hair plugs as close together as you can without breaking the head, and use thicker strands of hair than you normally would. This allows you to split that one row into 2 and reveal a beautifully covered part line. While I'm working, you can see that I like to check on how my progress is looking, and I also re-dip these rainbow high heads pretty often to keep them soft. Color-wise, for Laurel, I'm focusing the lighter color on the front, but also adding some small lighter strands throughout the part to give that very subtle highlighted look. Then once all the hair is added to the part line, you can drag the end of your point comb through the section to divide the hair into 2, showing you the transformed part. After that, I also decided to fill in some of the gaps I made by cutting away that shorter row right behind the hairline to make sure the final look would not have any bald spots. In these areas, I'm using the pure yellow, orange, and red strands. For Holly, I'm gonna create a middle part because that could look good both with and without bangs. And I'm also gonna fill up some of those bald holes I created. As the main color, I'll be using the Viridian Green, and I'm adding a bit of Peacock and Violet to the mix as well. Mixed together, that gave a gorgeous color blend that I started laying on my table. Besides that color blend, I also prepared some strands of each individual color, so I could add some more defined highlights to that part as well. As I already mentioned, when I dip Holly's head in the boiling water to soften the plastic, I'm gonna hold that front section in the middle of the head to avoid a very defined parting in the bang she might be getting. After dipping the head, I can go right in and start the part. Here, my main focus was the mixed color blend, adding another color every 3 to 4 strands to create this really cool color effect that matches Holly's original hair very well. Then I split that section into 2 as well for that full reveal. After that, I'm also adding some plugs to that row I've emptied out before to fill up that front again. For this, I'm not doing all the holes because that would make it very thick and chunky again, but I just didn't want to leave that giant bald spot right there. I'm also trying to even out the color that she has in the hairline pattern, adding some purple to the side that has less purple, and adding more green to the side that had no green. After having my Instagram poll online for a couple of hours, there was a small majority of people who wanted Holly to have bangs, and honestly, I really love how they looked on her before, so I decided to just go for it again. This time they are more permanent than my previous try, since I'm fully committing to cutting them with the hair from the hairline now. I'm also adding some slide layers to the front to blend in the shorter pieces this doll already had in the hairline. Then for Laurel, I also layer the hair to blend in those short pieces she already had. So I cut that diagonally from the shorter strands to the longest length, to really make the short pieces part of the hairstyle. After curling both of them using my perm rollers, this was the final look for Holly and Laurel. I really hope you like the end result. If you do, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more makeover videos like this one. Also, let me know in the comments which twin you like best after their makeover. Then if you want to see more pictures of my dolls, follow me on Instagram too, @TheDollBoy. See you next time!